Dr. Dave Currie of Doing Family Right. And if you're listening to this, you already know that because you likely know by now what I'm about and what Donald and I are all called to do, because we love sharing the non-negotiable difference that Jesus makes in a life, in a marriage, and a home. And we started Doing Family Right January 1st, 2010. It was a step of faith for sure, but many of you know that because many of you have been supporting us and the vision for a long time. Of course, the mission statement of Doing Family Right is helping you maximize your most important relationships: marriage, family, and God. And I just want you to know, in just 30 days, we'll be starting our 15th year with Doing Family Right. That's just really hard to believe. Some of you know that in 2016, there was a really big growth step because we were largely a marriage and family seminar ministry where Donald and I and a few others would travel and speak on the difference God makes in a life and a marriage and a home. But the care center was opened in the fall of 2016 by faith. And we started with a few counselors. And by the spring of this year, some 7 years later, we were up to 13 different counselors. Of course, the ministry has grown from being a preventative teaching ministry to now a preventative and remedial, where we counsel as well. And we help people understand God's plan for life, for marriage, and for the home. It's about a year ago now that I was challenged by some couples in Chilliwack to see if I'd be willing to open up a new care center in Chilliwack to meet the needs of that community. And prayed about it for about a month, shared with Don Lynn about it, talked to a number of the advisory board members in Abbotsford about it. And the new vision, sometime around January 15th of this year, to open up a care center in Chilliwack was launched. That vision was 8 months in looking around for the right location. For many possibilities were there, many too expensive for the ministry's liking, and we actually looked through 4 different walkthroughs of possible venues for the office. And in September, some 8 months later, we signed the lease for a beautiful space, 1,600 square foot space in the Marco Plaza on Yonge Street in Chilliwack, right opposite the Alliance Church, right opposite the Chilliwack Alliance Church. The beautiful thing about this space, it was completely empty, and we could build it to suit us. 5 counseling offices, a meeting room for our group ministry, a specific room designed for children's counseling. We call it the Children's Center, and it's perfect for our needs, and we are so excited about it. What is it about now for you? Well, I'm going to ask you if you want to be part of making a difference in this world, and to leave a footprint of faith, that you could say, I was part of the laying the foundation for the Doing Family Right Care Center in Chilliwack. The partnership with our contractors has been just amazing. Between suppliers and the tradespeople, framing, electrical, plumbing, drywall, painting, finishing, tile installation, right across the board. Some of it written off totally, where they donate their time and the product to make this happen. God has been opening so many great hearts of people who say, I believe in this, I want to be part of this. And you too can say, I was there. You too can say, I helped make a difference in Chilliwack. I participated in the opening up of that new facility. It's going to be amazing. And sometime in the spring, we'll have a dedication of the new facility once it's all up and running. The backstory is, beyond the amazing commitment of these sub-trades and contractors, we need people to come alongside and help us allay the costs of making this happen. The actual improvements of all the building, office space and everything is around $65,000. And then, of course, just like in the Abbotsford office, it was about 18 months of subsidy before we started to break even and then move forward. Keep in mind that this is a non-profit venture, that this is designed to not make a bunch of money for somebody, but any of the extra money that we don't use to pay to make the building and everything work goes back into a care fund to help those clients that cannot afford counseling. We partner with all kinds of churches in the area, and our desire is to share the non-negotiable difference that Jesus makes in a life, in a marriage, as a home. We got 7 counselors all ready to go for January 1st, 2024. So if you'd consider a year-end gift, that you want to be part of making a difference in this community, in your world, in the Fraser Valley here, we would love you to join us to help launch the Doing Family Right Care Center in Chilliwack. You take care, and God bless.